All right, well, hello. It is, let's see, it's Monday, November 3rd, and I'm going to turn on the light here because it's a little dark. Uh, we'll let the camera adjust for that. Yes, you might hear the blowers. They're blowing the leaves outside right now. It seems like there's a lot of leaves right here that they're blowing. I have actually finished the morning sale, but we're not going to talk about that yet. We're going to talk about that a little bit later on in the evening. It'll be dark by then when we talk about it, because I'm heading out to the post office. I have a really good package run for the post office. And then I'm going to be hitting up a couple of thrift stores and then coming home for the evening sale. And Denise's Magical Emporium is going to be joining me. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But let me show you the packages that are heading out today. All right, so I have 20 boxes. Now that's just the first two stacks. There is another stack over here. So let me show you this way. There we go. There are the two stacks. That is a total of 20 packages heading out today. They are all YouTube packages. But thank you all so much for your prompt payments. I appreciate it. I do have 14 boxes awaiting payment. I do have a few people who have contacted me and let me know what's going on with their payment. And thank you so much. I do have probably half of those boxes I just invoiced yesterday. And the other half have been sitting around for a little bit longer than that. But hey, it's the start of the month, end of the month, start of the month. So I am hoping this week to get some more payments in on those items. All right, well, you can tell I have a lot to load into my car, so I am going to get on that. And I will see you then later tonight and kind of let you know what happened today. All right, well, it is now very late in the evening. Let's see. Oh gosh, since I last saw you, I stopped at the post office, dropped off all the packages, went to a couple of Goodwills. We'll be working on unpacking those items on Tuesday. I'm going to try to get the haul video done on Tuesday also. Let's see. Then I came home, unloaded the car. I had just enough time to unload the car, come in here, get set up for the sale, and yeah, did the evening sale with Denise's Magical Emporium, and then had a little dinner, got the cats taken care of, and got a couple things done and set up to talk about the sale. How about that? It's been a lot going on tonight, but ready to go. So let's talk about the numbers for the morning sale. I brought 67 items. I sold 44 items, which means 23 are still available. So we're going to take a look at the 23 items first, and then we'll go over the sold items, but we're going to start with the still available. So this right now is the first Buy It Now section of the video. There will be a second when we talk about the evening sale. So let me switch this around. All right, up first, $1 items. This is a bell without a clanger. It also has a repair to the handle. and it says a CC on it. That is $1. This is a little crystal dish, like maybe a little salt cellar. That is also $1. A little composite material, like a little urn pot. That is also $1. And then this is cute. I don't know what town this is, but apparently the town has a lot of sea stars, and they have included one in this little box. And that is also $1. For $2, this is a brass napkin ring with a little watering can, a scarecrow candle with a crow. That's a $2. Sorry, $2. This is $2. We're in the $2 part right now. And then this may have had like a glass candle on the inside, but now it's just a metal leaf stand. That is also $2. All right, for $3, the ceramic Lucky Cat. This is a sailboat that is a tea light candle holder. And then this says Best Mom Ever, and it is a violet scented candle from 1-800-Flowers. So $3 on that. A spun glass owl. So he does have glass eyes and a beak and ears. That is $3. Put that over here. This is a dish, and it says Old Canada. Well, I think it's Old Quebec, Canada, because that looks French to me. So this is also $3. Mercury glass ornament in the shape of a chihuahua in a red dress. That was Target 2020. And that is $3. Come on, turn around. There you go. And then the dolphins, little ceramic dolphins. Pretty little flowers. And that one is $3. All right, for $4, this glass heart-shaped jar. This is a made in China ginger jar with hummingbirds. And a perfume bottle. Now it does have a mark. I did try to get that out and it's not coming out. The top unscrews, and that's $4. This is a holder for your cell phone. $4. And then this adorable bird. There's a little pocket watch down there. And a composite bird. That's also $4. $5. This is a hand-painted stone. It has a nice sparkle to it. I think you can see a little bit of that sparkle as I move it around. And that is $5. This is an eyeglass holder, and it's called Picasso's Nose. And you put your eyeglasses right there, and it holds them for you. That's also $5. This really neat swirl candle. It has just a nice scent to it. Nothing really jumps out at me. Not floral, not fruity, not woodsy. Just a nice general scent. That is also $5. And then $6 for these hand-painted Native American stones. There is a snake, so if you don't like snakes, look away. But here's the snake. There's a little Cocopelli. This we think might be a porcupine. I should have taken them out of the plastic. Oh well. Bear claw, some type of a gecko or lizard, and a hummingbird. So all of those, 6 stones, $6. All right, and those are all of the items that are available from the morning sale. If you're interested in purchasing any of these, send me an email or leave a comment down below. All right, now we're going to take a look at what's sold. All right, up first, I had a free item. This was a plastic case, maybe to some playing cards. So that was free. These were all $1 each. The spoons were a set. And these were also $1 each. Candle holder. The birthday cards were $1 each. And the plants were $1 each. Candy cane and flashcards. All right, for $2, the pair of bears and all 3 kids were $2. All of these were $2 each. All right. For $3, this one smelled like a cinnamon candle. A little pot. This is a light up tree and a little glass dish. For $4 each, this adorable aqua deer. This one I think is a Harry Potter, the snowy owl, and that was a Hallmark flocked fawn. Party game if you had to. And then the wood coasters. These were all $4 each. For $5, this is a Starbucks timer. A beautiful magnifying glass with wood and like copper wiring. Beauty and the Beast, a rose that also lights up. Those were all $5 each. And then $6 for the Pepe Le Pew salt and pepper shakers. They did have a little damage to his foot also. Her paw. So a little surface damage, but still a great set. All right, so those are all the sold items from the morning sale. I also had some additional sales. So from the Saturday night sale, the candle holder, the geisha, and this really cool pottery piece from Costa Rica. Those have all sold. And then from my short, the Disney mug with all the wonderful Disney characters, that has also sold. All right, now let's go ahead and talk about the evening sale. All right, so I do want to mention that that I lost my train of thought. No, I do want to mention a big thank you to everyone who joins us for the live sales, watches the speed round recap, and watches the videos and the shorts and lets me know when they find something they are interested in purchasing. All right, so if you missed last night's sale, Monday night sale, tonight's sale, but tomorrow it'll be last night's sale. Please do go back and check out the speed round and look at the items that Denise brought to the sale. And if you're interested in purchasing any of those items, please do send her an email or leave a comment. We're going to go through my items that are available, but yeah, please do take a second and check out Denise's items. All right, now let's talk about the evening sale. We brought 21 items to the sale, but I did bring some choice items, which brought my count up to 26 items. I sold 14 items and 12 are still available. So we're going to take a look at those 12 items. And if you're interested in purchasing any of these, go ahead, send me an email or leave a comment. All right, let me flip this around. Okay, up first, this is a brown bag cookie press. It is lighthouse themed. There is the marker. And here's the design. That is $6. This is Wedgwood Jasperware. Nice diamond shape. There's a woman playing a lyre, harp. That is $7. This is a hand-painted, genuine porcelain. And it's an adorable teapot. Pink checks on the sides, but blue and white checks on top. That is $10. And then the Marilyn Monroe tall shooter set. Now, don't need shooter glasses. Well, you can use these as little vases, little things to keep makeup brushes, lipsticks in. Lots of little uses for these glasses. And they are $10. Then we're going to go over here for a sec. Right here. I have a long Chinese scroll. Now it says on the bottom, something pleasant, good fortune, good health, all the good kind of stuff down there. But what it also contains is this beautiful hand-painted picture of a mandarin ducks. Now, if you don't have room for a long scroll, now this is a very long scroll, and I completely understand that you may not have room in your house for this, but my thinking outside the box is just take the picture out of the scroll, mat it, frame it. It is gorgeous, beautiful, hand painted. But if you do have room for the scroll, it is quite lovely. That is also $10. All right, we're going to go back over here to this hand-painted plate. Dogwood, white dogwood on that. And that is $12. This is also a hand-painted plate, and it is also $12. Teacups. This one, beautiful colors for Christmas. It is by Consort. It's fine bone china, and that is $12. And this one, it's a modern one. It is by Brew to a T. That's it, Brew to a T. Beautiful pattern. That is also $12. Then for $14, I have this beautiful bowl. It's so hard to show a frosted design on white, so I am borrowing another item because it's dark and I can get a good picture of it. So this is a gorgeous bowl. It is beautifully detailed with flowers, and it is $14. And then I have this wonderful Jasperware. Oh, this one is $12. Sorry, I missed this one with the $12. So this one has a whole bunch of cupids doing little cupid things. And that is $12. And then this is the other $14 item. It is Royal Albert. It is the Old Country Rose pattern. It's the first annual ornament. It came out in 2001. And that is $14. All right, and if you're interested in purchasing any of these items, go ahead, send me an email or leave a comment down below, and I'll let you know if the item is still available. All right, we're going to take a look at what sold. All right, for $7, I had this fabulous Winnie the Pooh box. A couple pieces of Jasper, a Wedgwood Jasperware, 2 plates that sold for $7 each. $9 for the Pansy box. And $9 for the Bird tin. That's also a box. $11 for this mask. It is carved out of wood and hand painted. This is the Monkey King from a Shanghai animation film. And this is a sterling silver cake tester. And that's it right there. It doesn't look like much, but it is impressive. Then $12 for this beautiful box. It is signed by the artist. Let me flip that over. There's all of her information. So 12 on that. 12 on the Santa Christmas candles. Santa's given a little side eye there. And then, let's see, this Jasper Wedgwood bowl, that was $12. Then I had another Vicky Sawyer mug that just cracked me up. This one cracks me up too, with all these birds and their hats. And that one with glasses. And then they repeat on this side. They just crack me up. They are so funny. That one was $14. And then this is Mad Men. Yeah, or Mad Man. But it is desktop foosball game. And yeah, this is really cool. It's all metal. It's very well made. Then this is a 3-piece set. It is glass. It is gorgeous. A beautiful tray and 2 bowls. And those sold for $22. All right. Well, it is now currently way later at night than I was hoping it would be. That's okay. I am going to get all of the items that sold ready to be wrapped up tomorrow. And the items that didn't sell, well, I'm going to keep them handy just in case I have some additional sales. But that is going to do it for me for tonight. I'm going to get the video uploaded. And then I'm going to bed once I get my little tasks done. So I will see you again on Tuesday, and thank you for watching.